Hello guys, and welcome to our coverage here of the Automobilista Supercars Championship Super 2 race. I'm Stenberg, and joining me in the box will be Colin Warwick tonight.
Hello people.
So we've got an exciting 2 12-lap races here tonight. So we've just managed to get live pictures. I'm hoping that everything is working to plan. Everything looks to be working to plan. If anyone who's watching could let us know if the audio levels are fine, that would be much appreciated. As it's the first time that we've done this. So, what are you looking forward to tonight, Colin?
I'm looking forward to the battle. I mean, at the moment the times are pretty close already in practice, so I'm looking forward to the qualifying. Be interesting to see who actually gets it. I know during the week everyone's been hitting the low 1 minute 20 mark, and there's a few of them that have actually done that leading up to this practice session. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to mostly, is the battle in qualifying.
Yeah, same. I don't know who's going to go to P1 here in this session. There's been some people setting quick times. I'm going to go through and have a little bit of a look at everyone. At the moment in P1, we've actually got your father, Steve Warwick, who's set the fastest time with a 21.4. I'm thinking there's a bit more pace in everyone, but still to come. But that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's not too bad coming out of the bat for the old man. He's going alright. New setup this year, so he's much more comfortable than what he was last year.
That's good.
And,
I mean, he did a handful of races with us last year and showed some potential, but yeah, really showing it in the early rounds, or the early stages of this first round.
Yeah, no, he should be a lot faster this year, which is good.
I'm just going to go and have a look through at everyone else as well. In P2 we've got Wayne Carr, who's actually said Benjamin D'Italia, I hope I'm saying that right, has just jumped up to P1. D'Italia, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, he's jumped up to P1. A new entrant for this year. Know he races Formula Ford in real life, but don't know too much about Benjamin.
Yeah, not too sure either. Could be his first sim race, don't know, but I'm pretty certain he's probably done some sim racing before.
Yeah, I'm looking at the lap times, I'd suggest that he's had done some sim racing before. I'm interested to see how he goes this year in this series.
I'd expect he'd pick it up pretty quickly and get quicker as the year goes on, so...
Yeah, well, with the real life experience bringing that to sim, he's only going to get... You only normally get faster, so with the more laps you do, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes. I'm going to flick through still. I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at Wayne Carr, who's in the Rock Solid Mates entry. He's in P3 at the minute. One of our admins, entrant last year for most of the Super 2 rounds and did a couple of lane game races. He has just gone to P2 at a 20.8. That's an impressive lap time. One of the contenders for the race win today, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can agree with that, definitely. If he can keep consistent with those lap times, I'd say he'd probably run away with it, to be honest.
Yeah, he's very fast, and we know he's very consistent. But it's just up again on his PB and on P1. If he can just keep it together in the race and not make a mistake like he's made in the past, he should have this race pretty easily won, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree, definitely. I'd say the track's picking up some grip now. A lot of people doing some laps, so
yeah,
rubber getting laid down.
Lap time's definitely dropping in the last few minutes, so it'd be interesting to see what times they get into when they head to qualifying with the track fully gripped up. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna go and have a look at P4, and that's RSM Latino. who's another one of the favourites, I'd say. Maybe not for a win today, but I reckon serious competitor to win the championship.
Yeah, he proved that towards the back end of last year that he was quick at getting, as we see Wayne Carr have a big spin on the main straight.
Oh, do we? Okay, we're going to have a look at that.
I want to try and catch a replay. I don't know if that was out of frustration or...
See if we can get a replay of it.
But yeah, back to Latino. Yeah, he got really quick towards the end of the year last year and was actually challenging for the championship mathematically, and unfortunately missed out for his sake. As we know, Termo won the championship last year and he's moved up into the main game now, so that'll be interesting to see how he goes tomorrow night.
Will be. Just on that car spin, looked like that was more out of frustration than anything. But yeah, it will be interesting to see how Termo goes tomorrow night. Just on that, Latino was very competitive against him last year and even was beating him in some of the later races, so I reckon Latino will be pretty strong, and I'd highly suggest that he'll be one that'll be joining us again tomorrow night. So the battle between him and Termo will resume, but yeah, looking forward to seeing how Termo goes now that he's fully fledged main driver. Alright, I'm going to go through and we're going to have a look at Caleb Beecroft, who's rejoined us again this year, late entrant. One that's got a bit of speed, but sometimes has a bit of inconsistency, but it'll be interesting to see how he goes this year with a full season under his belt.
Yeah, well, that's right. Last year, some of these guys didn't join until, well, nearly 3/4 of the way through the season, so now that we're all fresh and back at the start of the season, it'll be interesting to see where everyone's at the midpoint of the year.
Yeah, it certainly will be. Now that these guys have done a handful of races, can sort of, you know, they've sort of got a bit of an understanding of how the sim works and how the races work, and
that's exactly right.
It's only helped them to go forward. I'm gonna have a look at P6's John McDonald. He is rejoining us again this year after joining us quite late in the season. I think it was Bathurst he joined us. So he's another one that they did a handful of rounds and is only going to improve over time. John is meant to be running the Lightning McQueen colours, but unfortunately doesn't have them ready for this round, so we'll be in the wildcard car. But yeah, interesting to see how John goes this year. After a bit of a rocky start to his campaign at Bathurst last year when he first ran, when he got stuck up against the fence, but yeah,
well, he's just had a moment there.
He's gone
off.
It's
a shame. He was up to his first sector.
He was up.
I'm disappointed with that.
He will be disappointed with that.
A lot of the cars are running some pretty plain liveries, probably due to the fact that they didn't get their skins in time, or the skin shop wasn't ready.
Yeah. So hopefully we can have a bit more vibrance and colour in coming rounds.
I think we will.
Now going further on, we've got Peter Stenberg in the CKU Racing Limp car. He's joined Pleb Sim
This
Sport.
is your father.
He is my father. He's joined Pleb Sim Sport this year as an actual driver for Pleb Sim Sport, and is getting coaching from the great man Thomas McMillan and Lewis Kugeley.
I'm not sure if you'd want some of that coaching, to be honest.
I don't think you'd want some of that coaching, but having seen some of Stenny's driving last year, we think that Thomas will be able to guide him in the right way of how to go about his business.
In saying that, Thomas and Lewis are very talented drivers, so they just know we're taking the mickey out of them.
Yeah, they know we're taking the mickey out of them. They are extremely talented and know what they're doing. Know what they're doing, but Thomas, for one,
I think it goes out the window for Thomas at maybe turn 2 or 3.
Yeah, but it'll be good for Stenny to have the guidance of being in the pleb car, and he's back with the vibrance of the that red livery again. And
That's
he's just had a big shunt.
interesting. Oh, that's a big
69.
crash.
It's a big crash. So
Well,
I'm going to
lock
flick
up
back
back
up, and I'm going to go and have a look. I'm going to have a look at, I think he's in the pits, Brat, but Brat rejoining us. Made main game last year at Townsville. One of those guys that really we saw improve, but he dropped off towards the back end of last year due to personal commitments, but definitely was getting stronger as the rounds went on.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm going to go and have a look at who's actually on track we can watch. We've got Matt Cecil joining us. Now, you and me, Cole, we both know Matt from back at RSM days, but first time we've actually seen him on the track in an ASC event.
Yeah, it's good to see Matt here.
Yeah, it's be interesting to see how he goes. I mean, I've got a rough idea of his driving ability, but yeah, him making his start here in Automobilista, it's a completely different world to R Factor, so see how he goes. And see how much he's improved, because that was about 3-4 years ago now. So see if there's been much improvement in his driving stakes.
Well, I'm sure we'll find out tonight.
Done a 23.5 so far, so that's not too bad. Considering I haven't seen too many laps from him in the server during the week.
No, that's right. So I'd say there's a bit of improvement to come.
Yeah, and he's running the Model O Falcon livery that I think I've seen before. So nice to see that out on track.
It's a good looking livery.
Yeah, it is actually not a bad looking livery.
Ah, there we go. Look at that.
Yeah, there we go. He's up 1 mile, so looks like Matt will be one to watch tonight.
As he locks it up and runs wide.
Yeah, that could be a track cut out there. I'm gonna keep on keeping on so I can get a bit of airtime for everyone. Even though Rory Smythe is in the pit lane, and to turn right to go left motorsport. Nice joke there. Those guys are all running liveries from the movie Cars, so I'm sure we'll see some action and see some things out of those guys. He's out on track at the minute, so I'm going to look at Tony in the Stealth Simforce, is it? Penrite Racing?
Stealth Penrite Racing.
Stealth Penrite Racing, thank you. As an official driver, you can correct me. Tony back for another season. One of those guys that was assistant finisher last year and turned up to a lot of the races.
Correct, yes. I think sometimes he doesn't quite have the pace, but he definitely has the consistency during race to make up the positions.
Yeah, he's not always the fastest guy out there, but he does tend to pick up positions by the way of just being consistent and staying out of trouble in a lot of the events. And he's just done a 22.7, which is not a bad lap time from Tony there. He puts him in 9th.
Yeah, nice job.
Just shortcut of the chicane.
Considering this is probably the first time he's been in the server, I think.
I saw him in here last night doing some laps. So
there you go.
He's had a little bit of prep. But,
so they did get the truck here early then.
Yeah, the truck got here early. And you should know, it's your team.
Oh, we're in a separate truck.
Oh, okay. Super 2 cars.
My truck pulled up at Manly last night for a wedding, so certainly feeling that tonight.
Oh well.
But I'm here.
That's all good. Well, you've made the flight here to Adelaide with us, so...
I have to admit I did have 1 or 2 red wines, but I think I'll make the right calls.
You'll make the right calls. Well, I'll be honest, I had a couple of beers last night, but I've been ready here in Adelaide to watch the proceedings. So my transport had arrived early, and it's done a handful of laps. So we've given the car the shakedown. I'm just going to go through again and keep going and looking at some other drivers. That I've missed anyone. Dodge is not on track, but Dodge is back with us again for another season in a Jack Daniels car. I'm guessing we'll get to see.
Probably one of my favourite liveries so far.
Yeah, it's a nice looking car. The guy who painted it did a pretty good job, I reckon.
Yeah, the guy that painted it goes alright.
We've got a claim bite. He's not out on track at the minute as well, but he's in a brand new livery. He's in a Ford Credit felt.
Also, just want to turn the attention to the top 4 at the moment. It's less than a tenth.
It is less than a 10. That is going to be a close battle between everyone there. Michael.
That's awesome.
Had him join us again. Steve Burko's in the server now in the Nissan. The only, well, him and Caleb Beecroft, the only Nissans in the field. So we'll see him on track. But yeah, interesting here at the minute. Oh, it's really like you don't know who's actually going to get the pole out of these guys.
No.
And Caleb's jumped up with a reasonable lap time as well. So
Yeah,
anything can
even
happen.
himself and Brap are close together, so...
Yeah, well, I know those guys, like, they haven't done the times as Brap goes and makes a liar of me and puts himself in second. He puts himself in first place, this Brap.
Yeah, wow.
But I was just about to say that.
And a half.
I was about to say
top 5.
those guys don't have the outright pace, but I know that they're going to be competitive here tonight for this race win against these other guys. Like, because I know that Brap and Caleb have got the consistency in that. In race trim,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Brad's just going to prove me wrong and just puts the car on P1 at the minute. So
Great effort.
he's just going back to pit lane, but yeah, Benjamin's still out there. Latino's up on his lap time. He's up 4 tenths on his best lap time. 2
Yeah,
tenths
wow.
in the first sector.
Could be a big improvement.
Yellow flag out in the second sector.
It's just gone through turn 8.
It was so Stenny that caused that. He's in
I think it was a...
apex.
Oh, yeah.
He's still up by a fair margin even with that missing the apex there.
Wow. Oh,
Oh, he's run wide there. He's almost done a wing cut.
yeah. He lifted the front wheel there. It's good to see.
Coming round
This should be
there.
a good lap time.
Let's see what he does.
Yeah, 20.5. Nice job.
Yeah, nice time for Latino. As I say, definitely one of our competitors for a championship this year, and so is Benjamin beats him.
Wow, that's a great lap time. 20.1.
That is a great lap time. That's starting to get down to the numbers that I expect these top Super 2 guys to be running as
Yeah,
low 20s,
definitely.
maybe even someone might dip into the 19s here tonight.
I'd say the track's getting pretty grippy now with a minute to go in practice.
Yeah, I'd imagine the track state's up to heavy at least. So lap times are coming thick and fast, and Benjamin's up again. Someone must have just joined the server.
Oh, he's just made a slight
Yeah,
error.
he's made a big error. That lap will be done. That'll be toast.
Unlucky.
Just going to keep going through Brat. Just going to see if I can get an eye on the timing screen to see who's improving and who isn't.
Oh, he's almost had a big shun at turn 8. Benjamin, that is.
I'll get on to watching Benjamin.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of time. About
So
7
anyway,
tenths.
we've got a bit of time now between the start of quali, or a little bit anyway, before this session ends. I am just going to bring up the proceedings of tonight and what we're going to expect. So we've got the practice session in now, and then we're going to have a 15-minute qualifying session, followed by a 5-minute warm-up. Then we're going to go into a 12-lap race with another break in between, and then we're going to have progressive grid 12-lap race based on the finishing order of the first race. So double opportunity for these guys tonight to earn points. So if you make a mistake in one race, you can try and salvage your result in another. It's not all over for you. As we know, this track is quite brutal on cars.
Oh, definitely.
So we're back with live pictures, and Benjamin is still going on with it. I saw he's a 10th up in the first sector. Latino
He's now backed out of it.
He's just backed out of it. Latino looks like he's put in a personal best, but he's in the fence.
Oh,
He's just gone back to pit lane, so...
as
see if
he's
anyone else
just
is
got
on
the extreme
number.
tow truck.
Dodger and Stenny are having a bit of a race out there.
Yeah, those guys will be looking to improve their lap times for quali.
Yeah, certainly.
At the moment, just looks like they're focusing on a race run.
It does look like they're focusing on a bit of a race run, because I've noticed that Stenny's lap times are less than they were in the session before the official practice service. So, right, this session's starting to draw to a close. Excited for qualifying?
I'm very excited, mate.
So am
More
I. I reckon it's
excited
going to be
than-
a really good session.
Probably more excited than Big Kev.
I'm more excited. I'm probably more excited than getting behind the wheel tomorrow night for this session. Because I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, this will be good.
So, who's your tip for pole position?
Oh, just after that, then I think I'm gonna have to say Benjamin. He's got 4 tenths over second place. It'll be time to find.
He does have 4 tenths over second place. I'm going to just throw one out there because I don't want to pick the same as you. I'm going to throw RSM Latino. I reckon he's still got a bit more in this. I reckon he can put a number down that will get the pole position.
Well, let's see how they go as we wait for the green light.
We'll just have a look. No one's out on the pit lane yet.
Car's pulled out of the garage.
Steve Perkins put out of the pit. There's somebody's pulled into the fast lane. That's not what you meant to do, but... That's a penalty.
Unfortunately, some people haven't
Paid attention.
read the rule book.
Yeah, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. It's a 5-point penalty. There we go. Everyone else comes out onto the lane. So who's going to be the first one to take us for a lap round here? Just trying to get my eye on.
Definitely have to go on board.
Yeah. John McDonald is the first car in the train.
It is, but I'd say
Latino's
will be
he's gonna be
quick
on
to
the
get past.
hurry up to try and get past him. Yeah.
Quick 15-minute session.
It is a quick 15-minute session, same as what the main guys have got tomorrow night. So it's a bit
Oh, as they
interesting.
both get sideways. Giving him the old hurry up here.
He's giving him the hurry up. I think he's hungry to try and get past so he can have a clean lap of clean air. No offense to John, but I reckon that Cuz is going to have the pace over him. I think it's Cuz is backed out of it now.
I'd suggest for Cuz to probably let Stenny go by as well. Oh, there we go, as he gets clean air. Oh,
Oh, he's running his four. He's put it on the fence. Slow down. Anyway, I am going to ride on board with Cuz here as he starts his lap. There we go. We're on board now with Cuz, RSM Latino in the Supermates there Commodore. Start a lap here at Adelaide.
right here, you got to be committed.
Committed, he's made the line.
Yeah, that's good.
No cut. Hard on the brakes here, back down into second gear. Oh, he's missed the apex, he's run slightly right, he's gapping it up. Stayed on the limiter there. 23.1 to the first sector. He's missed the apex there. He's run very wide there. That could be a cut. You do get cuts running wide at this track.
Well, as we all know, in the real life now, they've moved the walls in. Actually installed a new wheel.
This is the most committed corner in Australian motorsport by a mile.
Yeah.
Down hard on the brakes here into turn 9. See if he gets the second split come up for us.
Choose first gear there.
Near 50, 55 2, so must have avoided the cut there. Oh, he's missed the apex there.
Had to go down to first. It's okay, it's just important to get that first banker.
It is important just to get that first
Brakes
banking.
very late.
You don't know what others are going to do in this session. Just got to make sure you get a lap time in so you're not leaving at the last minute. He comes across the line, he's done 20.7, so that's not a bad for a banker lap. But I imagine that he'll find a fair bit more. Instead he's now done a lap time.
So it's a 20.
I'm going to have a look at these sectors. I've seen that Steve Warwick's actually gone purple to the first sector and Latino's purple to the other two sectors at the minute. So...
Oh,
Oh, Latino's run wide there. So I'm interested to see what time Steve Warwick is able to deliver us. I might see if I can get
Go
on.
and focus on him.
Get a focus on him. Comes across the lane, he's gone P2 with a
P2.
21 flat.
It's not too bad for a banker.
And Tony went purple to the last sector, and he's gone P3 with a 21.8. Wait, who's that? Caleb Beecroft purple to the first sector with a 22.5.
Yeah, wow, that's very quick.
Gonna get an eye on him. Seriously, don't know who's gonna set a good time in this session and who's gonna go to pole position.
Gotta love turn 8. What a corner.
Oh, Caleb's run wide there. Yeah, he's lost a fair bit of time in that sector. Benjamin has gone purple to the middle sector.
Oh, Caleb locks it up and goes straight ahead again.
Yeah, it's not been a very good finish this lap after a great first sector.
That's what he does. Oh, Benjamin's gone to provisional pole.
Benjamin's gone to the top, he has.
That's a great banker.
I'm gonna go and have a look at him. Because that's an impressive lap time. That's only 1/10 off where he was in practice. So yellow flags come out in his sector. See if we can see why. I don't know why. Somebody, whoever it is, escaped. Anyone else lighting up the time in screens? Brap did the purple to the last sector. Caleb's gone purple to the first sector again. It's all sort of going off here.
Yes.
Latino coming
Might have
out
been
for
some
another-
sandbagging in practice.
May have been some sandbagging in practice for drivers.
Oh, Benjamin just misses the wall at turn 8.
Oh, unfortunately I missed that. Gonna see who's Caleb's
He's 7/10 down.
Caleb's up on his PB, but he's still 4/10 off Benjamin. He's very good on the first sector, Caleb, but not so good in the middle. He's got a lot better run though through that turn 11 than he did on the last lap.
Well, the middle sector's virtually 7, 8 and 9.
Yeah, it's a bit strange that you could lose like
4/10 in 3 corners.
Yeah.
A 10th per corner, pretty much.
And he goes to P2.
He comes up to second.
Yeah. Nice improvement.
I think he might have got a track cut there.
Yeah, that's how you got a track cut there. Oh, a claim bar hits the wall at turn 8. A little brush. Focusing on Norris and Latino. He's missed the apex at turn 9 again. Obviously on an outlap, that looks like.
Yeah, he's just going slow.
Caleb
Outlap.
is up into the first sector.
I'd say Caleb's.
Oh, he's had a big shunt at turn 8.
Oh,
Yeah. That car must be having some steering damage of some description. I'm gonna look through the order. So we've got Benjamin, who's P1 at the minute. We've got Caleb in P2. Tino in P3 as he hits the wall. It's like to him. Steve Warwick in P4. Rapp in 5th. Wayne Carr in P6. Tony in 7th in pit lane. Matt Cecil in 8th. Steve Burko in 9th. Steady in 10th. Michael, I can't pronounce his surname, I'm sorry. I don't even know where to start. Dodger in 12th.
just Mitchell P.
Acclaim in 13th. And John McDonald and Rory Spite are yet to set a lap time. I'm going to keep an eye on the sector. Steve Burko just went purple the last sector, but his time wasn't fantastic. I'll have a look at Steve Warwick for a bit.
He's just starting another lap here.
He's just starting another lap. Stanley entrenched on the timing screen. I see John McDonald's about to put his first lap time in. I'll report on what I see from that. Well, not a bad first sector for Steve, but he's 3 turns down on his 10th with a 23.4. Just ahead of Stenny.
He'd be happy to get that banker in.
He will be happy to finally get a lap in. There's only 6 minutes to go in this session now.
Yeah, that went very fast.
It has gone very fast. So I'm still excited to just see Brap 6/10 up on his PB, so I'll switch to him. Latino with a good first sector as well. Oh, he's a good one.
Steve's 100 up on his
Steve's a
personal best.
Oh, Brap just touched the wall there instead of turn 8. A lot of people grazing that wall, but not like hitting it hard enough to.
Yeah.
Oh, Brap's rolled it on the turn 9 curve. That's a bizarre incident there.
Oh, great last sector from Steve.
What's he done?
Gone to P2.
He's up into P2. Steve Warwick's up to P2. That's incredible effort.
He was 8 tenths down to the middle sector.
He was 4 tenths off in the first sector and he's gone up. That's quite impressive. So, anything exciting out there? Rory Smythe's gone around at the last corner. Dodgers down in P13.
Well, this is the magic 5-minute mark where everyone throws another set of greens on.
Yeah, it goes for their last run. Thomas Paulus just told me that to say it as Mike or Piskulik. Piskulik is how you say it. So, thank you for that.
I'm still not going to attempt that after last night's effort.
Yeah, it's not the easiest name to say.
No.
My mouth doesn't get around a lot.
I think we'll just call him Mitchell P.
I think that's best as well. The times have come thick and fast. It's still pretty close up at the top end of town. We've got 4 people in the 20s. We've got another 4 people in the 21s, 2 in the 22s, and then it drops off a bit. We've got 23 and tail enders are in the 24s. Still, I've noticed a bit of improvement from some of the guys from last year that they've picked up some time. Remembering we didn't have Super 2 here last year, but...
Caleb, we missed that. Caleb Beecroft's gone to P2.
Caleb Beecroft has gone to P2. I noticed he was purple to the first sector, but once again, did not have a great middle sector, but obviously being able to finish the lap off.
I wonder if anyone can get into the 19s.
I'm wondering if anyone can get into the 19s as well. I'm gonna see if Benjamin can, because I reckon he is the hot favourite here for pole. Oh, he's massively sideways for turn 8, and he's hit the wall.
Yes, hit the wall.
See Brap in the background warming up for another run. I think Benjamin
it looks like he's going to take the extreme tow truck.
He's taking the extreme tow truck and he'll come out for another run. Stenny's also coming out for another run. Final run of the session. I'm going to have a bit of a look at Dodger here.
That tow truck just must catapult cars back to the garage.
Yeah, I reckon it's one of those 700G catapults.
Yeah,
back to the,
discussed this before.
Yeah, the 700G catapult that you can get around the world in 10 minutes. Dodger's 1.5 seconds down on his PB. That's not going well for him. Good to see Dodger back this year.
46,000 km/h tow truck.
That would be about the speed of the tow truck. So no, good to see Dodger back this year in the Jack Daniels car. It's a nice looking livery as we discussed earlier.
It's completed.
He's completed the lap, he's done a 26.7, so no improvement.
Yeah, no improvement.
Flag out in the sector. Rory's just finally set a time in and he's gone to a 22.3. Let's see what Dodger's first sector is. Dodger's up on his PB by 6/10. Keep an eye on him. I'm going to see what the... Steve Burko has just gone to P2 with a 20.4. That's come out of nowhere because Steve's been nowhere in any of the sessions so far and he's just jumped up. You know what we haven't focused on here in this session so far? I'm going to go to him now. I'm just going to see what Dodger does to the sector. But one person we haven't commented on is Carr, down in 7th position. He will not be happy with that.
No, he won't.
That's disappointing for him. As we say, we picked him for the race win, and Dodger's just slightly up on his PB. Gonna flick around and see what I can find out's going on. This should be where everything's going off. Wayne Carr's got the lights on now. I'm going to watch him and see if he can get a lap in here, because he really needs to improve there.
Has got the lights on.
He's got the race pace to be a lot higher than where he is at the minute. Impressive effort from Coney to be in position number 6 at the minute as well.
It's like the car is very pointy.
It is very pointy. He's only just down on his PB and P1, so this could be a good lap. He's very good in the first sector. It looks he must lose his time in one of the sectors. Just seen Steve Burko has gone purple to the middle sector at a 31.8. So that's impressive.
Scooting.
Definitely one that's found a lot of pace. It's just sort of red on the background.
Found a
want to
little
see
up
if
tap.
jumps up here. Car's up
Oh,
forward
here we go.
on his PB. Here we go. I think he might actually finally get the lap time in the warrants his pace.
Oh, beautiful through that last
Done a good
complex
job.
there.
Just seeing Stenny has improved to a 22.7, so that's a bit of an improvement. Doesn't gain him many spots, but Benjamin has gone to a 21.
Oh, look at that.
Carr's gone to pole position off Benjamin. Wow, we were just talking about him and we watched that lap and we said about how he needed to be up higher, and he's gone and he's just proved us correct. As the time runs out on this session, so this will be everyone's final lap.
Yeah, last chance. Or he's up on car, but he's down on his own PB.
I'm going to set up a camera here at the start-finish line and watch him come out of the last corner.
I'll focus on the timing.
I'm going to keep an eye on the timing, so I'm going to watch him as they see where we come with. Say session is now completed. We've
Benjamin's
got
just gone through turn 8.
handful of cars on track. And here we go. Matt Cecil's coming across the line.
We potentially could see our first 19 as he's made a slight error.
Might have to have a look at Benjamin, eh? Like, I'm
Here he comes.
Here he comes.
Final
This is going
corner.
to decide our pole position. Who's going to claim the first ASC Super 2 pole of the year? And it's going to be Wayne Carr who's going to claim the first pole of the year.
Yeah, that error at turn 11.
That's really cost him because he's only missed out on pole position by 7 thousandths of a second.
He was up 4 tenths to the middle sector.
Wow. Absolutely gutting.
He'll be kicking himself for that one.
So I'm gonna flick through the results while we've got this changeover in session. So we've got Wayne Carr who's managed a pole position with a 20.1, with Benjamin Dialia, isn't it? With a 20.1 as well. He's in P2. Steve Burko P3 with 20.4. Steve Warwick 20.5, impressive qualifying from him. RSM Latino, who I picked for pole, 20.7. He's gonna start in 6th place. We've got Brapp in 7th, Tony in 8th, John McDonald 9th, Matt Cecil is 10th in his first race in ASC, Rory Smythe in 11th, Stenny in 12th, Mitchell P in 13th, Dodger in 14th, and a claim bite rounds out our field as we go to our warm-up session. So what are you looking forward to in this race the most?
Oh mate, that was an impressive qualifying session. I'm still a bit hyped from that. Yeah, I'm very impressed with everyone. For the first round.
Oh my god! I've just seen a death! Mitchell P has just died on live television. I'm sorry.
We should laugh.
That's a huge impact. He's had a stuck throttle at Termo and had a pit line at the chicane. He's just in the wall. It's game over.
The car's had a malfunction, I believe. Either that or his brain's had a malfunction.
That's a huge impact. It's okay. We're lucky that ASC Super 2 comes with the Magic tow truck, and also not just the catapult tow truck that goes at 7,000 k's an hour. We've also got the
It's actually 700 Gs,
700G.
40,000 kilometers an hour.
We've got the cruise that can just magically like repair a car. Clicking your fingers.
Yeah.
They only work before race butts, so.
So Perth to China in 10 minutes.
Perth to China in 10 minutes on that catapult that we used to get the cars back to the pit lane.
So anyone watching live, if you need a car from China to Perth, come see everyone at ASC.
Yeah, we've got the 700G catapult.
Can't promise it'll be in good condition when it gets here, but we'll give it a go.
It will arrive with the impact crater that it's in.
And probably on fire as well. Interesting to see if anyone does some practice starts, because first start of the year you'd be quite nervous.
It is quite hard to get these cars off the line. I mean, we had these test events that a handful of these guys turned up to, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see for the guys that haven't turned up to race so far. They've been inexperienced with all that kind of stuff. I know that the car turned up to Phillip Island, I think, and we've had Steve and Latino and Steady, Dodger and Acclaimbite all come into the test races, but the others are going to be here with a bit of inexperience, so it'll be interesting to see what happens off the start and whether those guys that have already done a practice races are stronger in the opening laps and off the start line. And McDonald's letting everyone know that he has headlights fitted to his vehicle. A handy thing, headlights.
Oh, they are.
They are, especially when you have races at night time, which we will be doing this year 3 times.
We will.
Well,
Yes.
2 confirmed, Eastern Creek and Perth, and potentially a Gold Coast night race, which is going to be extremely exciting.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
To talk about this season and what's going to be happening, but there's a lot of things that are planned that are going to be very exciting.
Oh, John McDonald. I think the headlights have magnets as well. He's going straight for the wall.
It's going straight for the wall in a straight line. So Benjamin's shown us that his pace is about that speed pretty much every time he's out here.
Oh, John McDonald.
Latino, he's pulled out at the lap time that he should have pulled out in qualifying.
Maybe the extra fuels helped settle the car down.
Strange like that. Sometimes you go to qual trim and you think it's going to make you faster, and it just unsettles the balance of the car, and you just struggle to hang onto it.
It does.
So
that's why I find with a lot of my setups, I try and focus with the anti-roll bars, especially the rear, so we can tune it, you know, to be softer or stiffer depending on the fuel load. Then tend to find the time that you need.
Exactly.
A lot of these guys wouldn't be experienced with that kind of stuff, or
no, exactly.
a bit nervous to change things on the go, unlike myself and yourself, which I know for me, I'm changing it multiple times a lap, a bit like Shane Van Gisbergen, so.
Mic off. Mic on.
That's exactly as I just heard. I just had some comments from Peter Stenberg live about we're not happy with his qualifying performance. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big one to change roll bars on the fly. I mean, unless my setup's absolute trash and I've got massive balance changes, which I've had at Winton in a couple of rounds. But I'm big on the brake bias adjuster, because I use brake bias to get the car rotated. So I want to run that as rearward as possible, and as the fuel load goes, change that. And sometimes some tracks I will change that on the fly during the lap. But don't like to play with the roll bars too much, because it can affect the balance and make the car quite unstable.
Yeah, it does really affect the balance. I mean, I think it was Townsville last year on the formation lap. I actually spun out twice because I forgot that I had the rear roll bar wound up all the way. And as I turned to go around the hairpin, I made a roundabout with the car, so
yeah, well, that's
got to be
not ideal.
careful.
while we've got this break, I'm going to get through some of the comments that we've got on the YouTube. We've got Joel Smith checking in. He's a Dodger fan. Go Dodger. Lewis Kugley's checked in and told us to get the dogs. Thomas hasn't arrived at the track yet.
Early up the dogs.
Minardi fan 95, I believe that's Brody Steen. He's said Gold Coast night race, and he's asked us how long until McMillan ends up in a nightclub after bidding it. I reckon that'll be about
He'll crash into the nightclub.
Yeah, it'll be about lap 7. It'll be somewhere along the beach chicane. Sean did say he'd crash into the club, so he won't have far to go.
Yep.
So he's already made that joke, so...
Yep.
But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you're enjoying. We're a couple of plebs that aren't very good at what we're doing, but we're here trying to have a laugh and try and put on a show for the guys that don't get the show because they're in the Super 2, and we want the Super 2 guys to know that their presence is important as well and help develop them to be in the main game in the future.
Definitely. It's great to see 15 entries.
It's awesome.
Roundabout where we wanted.
It is around about what we wanted, and it's a good quality grid as well. There's a lot of guys that are around the same pace as one another.
Yep.
So, I've just seen in the broadcast chat as well that will the tow truck be racing? John McDonald, no, the tow truck will not be racing because it would categorically win the race. Tow truck's faster than Dame Warren. Lewis Kugley says Harbour Bridge. I agree about Harbour Bridges. And
yeah, I agree with Harbour Bridges.
Thomas has asked to be the pit commentator, but there's no pit stops tonight. But he's down in the Steady Racing channel, I believe, so maybe he can give us some insight on down there mid-race. We might have to check in on him.
Alright, we can do that.
Alright.
We've got 10 seconds now before the formation lap commences.
I've done a lot of talking, so I'm going to let you go through the grid. How's that?
Oh, just throwing me on the spot here.
They're underway and they're off on the formation lap.
So in first place we got Wayne Carr. Incredible effort to get pole position. In second place we got Benjamin De Alia. He'll be kicking himself through the middle sector. He was up 4/10. That would have definitely put him in the 19s, which is very impressive. So he'll be one to watch, definitely from front row of the grid. We've got Steve Burko in the Nissan, Caleb Beecroft in the other Nissan. Got my father Stephen in 5th. Go Dad. We got Cuz, RSM Latino in 6th. We got Brap in 7th. Tony, your teammate, quasi teammate, in 8th. 9th we got John McDonald. Rounding out the 10 is Matt Cecil. In 11th we have Rory Smythe. Peter Stenberg in 12th for Pleb Sim Sport. Mitchell P, because I'm not attempting that last name, in 13th. Crowd favourite, none other Dodger.
Go Dodger, back for another season.
And rounding out the field is a claim bike.
So that's our full field of 15 cars for the first round here of ASC Super 2.
Yes.
Who's your tip to win? I'm putting my money firmly behind the rock solid mates driver of Wayne Carr. Although Benjamin is going to be very hard to beat.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Benjamin here. Just seeing what he could have done in qualifying. You know, there's always woulda, coulda, shoulda. As Carr probably needs to come back a little bit.
Probably does need to come back a little bit. We get a better view of the start than that. We've just had a view of building. What the fuck is going on in the background? Oh dear. Stenny is rotated on the grid.
Oh yeah, I believe he done this last year.
He did do this last year actually, funnily enough. Geez, dearie me. We've had a delayed start.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I'm excited. This should be good.
They're underway for Super 2.
Oh, that's a fantastic start.
Fantastic start from Benjamin. Carr's had a shocker and he's absolutely buried himself in the field, but Benjamin leads us through the first chicane for the first time. Look,
Oh, Brad's in the fence!
Brad is in the big fence big time. It's not a flick spin. We head up to turn 4 for the first time. Matt Cecil and Peter Stenberg making contact in the background. Benjamin's scooted away to a fair bit of a lead and I've just changed the cameras to an absolutely retarded view because I've done it with
Fox Sports, mate.
Not Fox Sports, that's for sure. Then he is having a bit of a battle with Matt Cecil and he's back up the inside of him. These two have raced each other before.
Whoever's in front of the 150 needs to give way.
Then he's giving way to that. Oh my god! Oh my god, John McDonald! I'm sorry, but that's silly driving there. That's you don't go side by side through turn 8 at Adelaide. You do not do that. Saw an opportunity because he broke early because of the thing, but you don't go side by side through turn 8 at Adelaide.
Not first.
Definitely not on the first lap. Normally not on any lap.
But
Benjamin is.
This is why it is a development series.
It is why it's a development series, but yeah, it's disappointing for Stenny there with that. What's happened to him?
As it looks like there's another battle going on for 5th and 6th place. Steve yields that.
Steve's yielded that position. So
it's very smart. Considering, here's something we haven't discussed is that it's a progressive grid.
It is a progressive grid. So where you finish is where you start the next one.
Oh!
What's
Cuz hit the fence. Oh, sorry, Cuz hit the fence.
Cuz hit the fence. Sorry, I missed that. Live. We go to a replay. I'm having a few issues with replays. Oh, your father's around. Steve's around.
Yeah,
Matt Cecil's followed him in procession. Steve looks like he's retired from the race.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he's gone. Oh no, he's there.
Oh yeah, he's back there. He disappeared off the timing screen and off the screen.
Must have had an argument with the catapult.
John McDonald's around. John McDonald's put himself around at turn 9. What's going on here?
So let's focus on the winners and losers here. Caleb Beecroft. Well, we'll start with the race leader. He's up 1 position. Great start. He's just done a 20.4.
Yeah, he's absolutely flying. Caleb Beecroft up 2 spots. Steve Burko's where he started.
There he is.
Carr with that
down
horrible
3.
start, lost 3 spots, but he's well, Steve Burko's pace is actually looking really good on his best lap, which was his last lap. The first 3 are all in the 20s. Race trim.
That's impressive.
Carlos
Tony up 3 spots.
Tony up 3 spots. Tino where he started, even with all the drama that his vet had.
Rory
Race
up
1.
4. That's very good.
John McDonald up 1.
I'd say he'd be getting a post-race penalty, post-event penalty.
Well.
Wrap down 2.
Wrap down 2. Claimbite up 5. Dodger up 3. Matt Cecil down 1. Steve Warwick down 8. Worst of our losers so far, and Peter Stenberg is down 2 positions. And Mitchell Pierce,
Getting
ZNF.
scary.
I'm going to watch this battle here between a Claimbite, Matt Cecil, Dodger, and Steve Warwick. Oh, Stenny's gone up the inside of them. Oh, Stenny's turned Steve around. Deary me.
That's disappointing.
It's disappointing. If Benjamin doesn't fast enough for the race, it's faster than our pop time.
Wowee.
Keep an eye Dodger on Peter Stenberg. He makes his way back through the fields. Any other close battles on the track? See Wayne Carr's closed up on the back of Steve Burko. Crap is on the back of John McDonald. I can imagine.
Steve's opted for the tow truck option.
So Steve Warwick is their second retirement in this 12-lap sprint race.
It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate after his impressive qualifying effort. A little further up. So
Benjamin has a lock up at turn 9. Still made the corner.
he's definitely the pace setter here in this field.
Oh yeah, 3.7 second, or 3.9 second lead at the moment. In 4 laps, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's putting streets ahead on Caleb and the guys behind. See what he does this lap. I wouldn't be surprised to see him dip into the 19s in all honesty. Not quite this lap. He's got a second over the rest of the field, pretty much. Well, not this lap.
Burko's
Steve Burko's done a 20.2.
And Carr.
And Carr, so those guys are flying now. The top
Wayne
4.
Carr has a best of 20.1, so that's pretty consistent.
All these guys are in the 20s up the front here, so I'd say that it's going to be a bit of a battle because Steve and Carr look like to be faster than Caleb. I'm going to focus on this battle here for a bit. Let's see, Dodger is still in P13.
I have to say that Dodger's doing actually a lot better than what he would be doing at this point last year.
Dodger is doing a lot better. We must give Dodger some credit. Last year, Dodger was in the fence at nearly every corner around this place and brought out.
He was in the fence in the warm-up lap, I believe.
He was. He was also. He's also. Oh, Steve.
Oh.
That interrupted us. Yeah, Dodger has found.
There it is. Caleb Beecroft.
Caleb Beecroft,
19.9.
19.9, first man. This race is going to be quite exciting. That's the fastest time in the server all week as well, by the way. That time of Caleb Beecroft.
That's impressive. He's chopped a good 8 tenths out in that last lap.
I was just going to finish my wrap for Dodger. I know he's found like 4.5 seconds in lap time between this time last year and now. So
Yeah, well
big
done.
improvement. I think racing in the Super 2 against some of the guys like this and not getting lapped by all us faster guys has really helped him.
Yeah, well that's right. He can focus on just doing laps instead of focusing on the mirror.
Exactly right.
As there's a yellow flag, John McDonald.
Car's up the inside of Burko, by the way, and he's got the move done. So Car has now moved himself up into P3.
Yeah, well
Burko
done.
going to argue it? Burko does, but Car prevails. So it's Wayne Car up into P3.
Be happy with that.
Oh, I've just heard a big shunt somewhere. It's Cuz has gone into the fence at turn 9.
Let's hope it's not too much damage.
Hopefully not.
Looks to be too bad.
Field. John McDonald's gone back to P12 now. He's slipped behind a claim by and Stenny. Stenny runs wide. Cuz has run wide as well. So what's happening with this front bunch? Very fast last lap from Benjamin.
Yeah, he's pulled that gap back out.
He pulled the gap out. He's got a
I'd say,
second faster than everyone. So I'd say that he's got this one in the bag. He just needs to be consistent here and not make an error.
Yeah.
Oh, his car's up on 2 wheels. Oh, he puts it in
Oh,
the
he's
fence.
tagged the wall. So at this point in the race, I don't think anyone's done more than probably 6 laps in a row. So the tyres will be starting to come into play now.
Exactly, the tyre fluid's definitely starting to go off.
As Benjamin makes a big error.
Does he?
He slid into turn 9 on the rear brakes.
So I'm watching this
There's
battle
a lot
back
to
here
it.
because Car's all over the back of Caleb Beecroft. He's trying to make a move. He's giving him a bit of forcing.
There's a
Battle
Morse
is
code on the
extremely
rear
close
bumper.
here.
It's bringing Steve Burko back into the fight as he goes defensive.
Very defensive, but Car's going to get crisscross on him. Is he going to get a run though? He doesn't get a run, so he's back in the draft.
Yeah, that's good. You want to try and keep the pressure on here.
Oh, he's run a bit wide for the first chicane. He's lost a bit of time.
He's lost a lot of time.
Oh, it's Caleb's in the fence. Caleb's in the fence. He's going to lose 2 spots and possibly have damage from that.
He's done a tyre.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a puncher. So that's very disappointing
Wow,
for Caleb. He
that's
had
big.
P2 there. Just going to keep an eye on him and see what happens when he gets to the next corner.
Yes.
Yeah, he's definitely tied down there for Caleb. So that's
Might have 2 now.
he might have 2 down now, so that's going to be a disappointing end to his race. He's going to have to
What a
try and get that
shame.
thing back to pit lane.
Fast man.
May even retire here. He's retired. Caleb
Retired.
Beecroft has retired from the race, which is quite disappointing.
That's going to hurt his championship charge too.
Definitely is. So I'm going to keep an eye.
Oh, as Dodgers he's had a crash at the same spot. He's lost the bonnet.
He has. Dodger has lost the bonnet on the Jake Daniels car. Oh, he's had another crash now. Oh.
Just as we're giving him some raps.
Yeah. The Jack Daniels car is starting to
Gotta
look
get
like
that
how
car
it did.
started.
Starting to look like how it did this time last year.
Yeah, that formation lap. Well, 8 laps before he's lost the bonnet.
Yeah, it's a lot better effort than last year. It's seriously a big rap to Dodger. Big improvement.
We might check into Unibet and see what the odds are for him to lose the bonnet for race 2. What
Pretty
lap?
good odds. Oh, I'm watching a claim boat and Stenny's just given claim boat the big hip and shoulder out of the way, and he's taken P9 off of him. That's a big. Oh, and he's
Oh wow, both wide.
big moment there for Stenny, but he's put himself up into the top 10. He's up into P9. He's 3 spots up on his starting
Good effort.
position. Benjamin now's cleared out. He's
Wonder
eight,
if
9 seconds on everyone.
Wonder if a claim bite had a read of the car as he gave him a bump.
But
Won't repeat that on air, but
I'd say that he's been definitely told to do that with the hip and shoulder that he got. Well and truly. So we watch Matt Cecil and Rory Smythe are in a battle. With Brap as well, so this is the battle for 7th, 8th,
nice run wide.
6th, 7th and 8th. Rory has one wide and Matt Cecil takes that position back.
Come back for the crisscross.
He's going to come back for the crisscross.
Matt's driven very well for the first race at ASC Super 2.
He has. I'm impressed with Matt's results. Considering this is his first race, I know he's a bit of offline racing, but this is his first time in an online race. So, in this series anyway, plenty of experience back in RSM and R Factor.
Focus back towards the front. Yeah, the pace has definitely dropped off. Leader 21.6.
Yeah. Steve Burko
Wayne
with
Carl.
a 23.6 last lap.
Yeah.
The pace has really dropped
there.
off from these front guys. I'm still watching this battle for 6th, 7th and 8th as the leaders are quite spread out, but keeping an eye on lap times. But
There's focus on Stenny and a claim bite.
Steady and a claim bite. Claim bite's back in front of Steady. What the hell's happened here? Is there a replay though?
Turn 11.
Should I replay
I think
this?
we should. Yeah, I think we should. Ask production to go to a replay.
Unfortunately, my replay takes set up on deep fire. Oh, claim bite's hit him at turn. He's hit him down at turn 7. Keep an eye on what goes on here, because there's been a bit of biff and barge between these guys. Oh, Stenny's in the fence at turn 8. He's had a big dive at John McDonald. What's happened here?
Oh, you won't believe it.
Stenny's put himself in the fence. He's come back into a claim bite. Wow. Disappointing for those guys. As I saw, Dodger was in the pit. Stenny has retired from the race.
When you come back to live pictures, unfortunately, cars dropped to 4th.
Shit, it's all going on here. Obviously a mistake there from the car that we've missed.
He hit it looks like he's hit the wall at turn 11.
He's picked up some car damage there, for sure. Looking at,
Yeah. You just want to focus on finishing where he is, considering it's a progressive grid.
yeah, definitely want to do that. So I see Dodger's now got a lap down, but he's still circulating. That bonnet off, claim bite into 10th. 4 DNFs in a 12 lap race. It's a very tricky practice one.
I'd expect it to be. I mean, a lot of these guys want to focus on a long tyre run.
No, a lot of these guys would just be focusing on getting comfortable with the track.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm going to go back to Brack and Nat, as that's the closest battle on track that I can see. Can I just mention Tony and P3? That's impressive effort from Tony.
Yeah, impressive. Up 5 spots.
One of the guys that doesn't really have the outright pace, but he's just...
It's exactly what we discussed in practice and qualifying.
Exactly, mate. He's just lapped consistently and he has not made a mistake in this race, which is what you need to do at a track like this. It's all about getting to the end of the race.
It's not always about being the fastest driver.
Exactly right. So watch Matt is definitely hassling the track. He's definitely gained some pace later on in this race. There's the plane boat's losing a lot of time. Something would suggest to me that he's having some dramas.
Yeah, I noticed he went into the pits on the previous lap.
Yeah, probably to repair some of that damage, but clearly got to flick up the order a bit. Benjamin has a huge lead, 14-second lead. Is this the?
I believe this is the
final
last lap.
It's the last lap, so we'll watch Benjamin as he comes across the line to take a victory. Very impressive victory, very well driven here.
Yeah, excellent.
Comes through the last corner in the D'Elia racing car, and he's going to cross the line. He's going to be our first race winner of the year for Super 2.
Yeah, great effort.
Got
A couple little minor errors, but very impressive.
Very impressive, absolutely dominant, consistent pace. Steve Burko's going to cross in P2, which is a good effort from Steve.
It is 15.5.
Tony comes across in P3s, and he just narrowly going to beat Latino for the line in 4th. Cars bringing that sorry looking Fiat Commodore across the line for P5.
Yeah, the nose is a bit squishy.
Bit of a race on back here for between Brap and Matt still, but Brap's going to pick up P6 from Matt Cecil in 7th. John McDonald is in 8th and still circulating.
I believe he's the last
He's the
car
last car to finish, yeah, because Rory, Smythe,
flag.
Playbite and
Maybe
Dodger
as
all
well.
one lap down with Stenny, Caleb Beecroft, Steve Warwick and Mitchell P, sorry, all DNFing from the race.
Yes.
So that was an exciting 12-lap race. Any comments?
Look, to say I'm not surprised. I mean, it's the first race of the year. Everyone's getting used to the cars again. 12 laps at Adelaide is a pretty gnarly stint straight away. So yeah, not surprised with the attrition, but all in all, very impressive at the front of the field, especially with those lap times.
Yeah, very
quicker
impressive.
than qualifying, some of those guys. So
yeah, guys really picked up the pace in race. So from their quality pace, so it just shows these guys the more laps they get, the more experience they're getting out on the track. And
that's exactly right. Rubber's getting laid down as well, so
exactly right. So I'm gonna have a quick little break here, and we'll be back with live images in about 3 minutes. Hi guys, we're back live here at Adelaide for the first round of the Super 2 Championship. Got another 12 lap race coming shortly. In the little break, we wanted to grab an interview with Thomas McMillan, who's playing crew chief down there for the number 69 Dave Sport Peter Stenberg car. How did Poiter's race go there, Thomas?
Oh, it didn't go great, did it? He had a lot of issues with overheating of the front brakes, and he kept locking the fronts and sadly running into people. I know he took out Steve Warwick and had a few accidents, and yeah, sadly DNF. But yeah, he had a bit of aggro going, but he'll be ready for the next race.
Assuming you were down there as well with the Ford Racing and Jack Daniels Racing guys, did you manage to get any comments from those guys as well?
I think it was a bit of conflict of positioning on track. One wanted to let the other go, and then the other one turned in and ran into them. So they weren't happy with each other there. But
yeah, we saw that live. There was a bit of contact between Acclaimbite and Stenny. Any heated words?
I don't think I can release what Poiter has said on live on air, but yeah, he wasn't too happy about that. It's damaged his car. Yeah, he wasn't happy about that, but it cost us a fair bit of money.
He would do that.
Which I'm not happy about.
That's the original LDM chassis that he's running out there for Dave Sport. As team manager, I know that's the original LDM chassis that we bought, and he's running it into the ground.
Well, we're looking for
to
actually do some driver coaching with all three of them next round to get them all up to speed.
I believe that chassis has also been driven by all of us, so...
It has been driven by every single one of us who's up in this comms booth at the minute.
It's also been written off by you, Colin Warwick, in a Dev Series race.
Yeah, that's correct.
At Belle Isle.
Yeah,
but we fixed her up and it's running well, that package with Peter Stenberg.
It's only been rejigged probably 666 times.
It's been on that catapult a few times as well.
Yeah,
when
definitely.
We get it back to pit lane.
The old extreme tow truck. So we're looking to grid up here, guys.
I'm going to grid up here. I'm going to say goodbye to you, Thomas, and let you go back down there to talk to those guys. Let them know if they do want to come for an interview after the race. I'm happy to speak to them, as long as they don't speak the way that I hear them speak.
I'm sure they'd be keen. Yeah, right. Great broadcast, boys. Keen to watch them.
No worries. Alrighty. So we've got Benjamin on the front row this time.
Yeah, I'll get you to call them this time.
I will. I'm happy to do that. Just going to see the broadcast chat. John McDonald's apologised to Stenny. Dane's asked where the rooster is. Dodger, I must admit, he has definitely improved his racecraft, John.
We've got no roosters, Dane. We've only got frozen chooks.
We've only got frozen chooks.
We're going to start throwing them out the commentary box windows.
We are, because we're going to burley up the dogs, and the dogs are on track. And we've got Benjamin D'Alia off pole position after an incredible race win last time out. Just literally 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, look, I think that was a 3 metre effort.
It was a 3 metre effort. We had Steve Burko, he's in P2, he had definitely had a 2.8 metre effort,
yeah, that's
I reckon.
2.8 metre effort.
So Tony in 3, I reckon that's almost a 3 metre effort from Tony, that's an impressive drive.
Plus, yeah, definitely.
Latino in 4th, after all the dramas in his race. Car managed to bring home 5th after the dramas that he had in the last race. Pratt in 6th after a bit of a disappointing start to his race, but he managed to get home with a result. Matt Cecil in P7, which is a good result considering that this is his first event here in ASC. Got John McDonald in 8th after a bit of a wild and turbulent race. Rory Smythe in 9th. Acclaimbite in 10th. What's Stenny doing on the outlap? Dodger in 11th on his first race. He managed to finish his first race of the year. He's got the bonnet back on the car. So it's good
plenty
to
of
see.
bonnets.
Got plenty of bonnets, that team. We've got Stenny in the Plebsim Sport BF Commodore. Steve Warwick lines up 13th, a lot lower than he was in the last race after that disappointing DNF. And Michael
Mitchell,
yeah, I keep saying that. Mitchell
You'll get it. You'll get it.
in P14, as I've attempted to say that name.
So We're missing someone who hasn't
Caleb
rejoined
Beecroft.
us.
Caleb Beecroft has not rejoined
Ah,
us,
yes.
so he's decided not to
I'd
start
say
this race.
flying in from New Zealand to Adelaide's gotten the better of him and he's had to go on to bed.
Yeah, I'd say that. So, I mean, it's a good drive from him until he had that puncture and it all went downhill. I think the tyre wear may have caught him out.
Well, he's definitely got the Super 2 lap record now.
He does have the Super 2 lap record now at this track. Lewis
See
Kugley
them
said
lining up.
3 metre-y head start. Yeah, well, I'd say that Benjamin will be chasing 2.83 metre-ys in this one, as he'll have the frozen chooks at the ready. So we've got Nissan versus Holden off the front row of the grid.
Here we go. Lights out.
Good start
another
from
great
Benjamin
start.
once again. The background.
Oh, that's a great start from Tony.
Tony's got the best start of the lot bunch. So they all roll through the first chicane for the first time.
Right, back here.
It's been a lot cleaner start than last race. These guys have got the handle on it. 3 wide here in the background. Roy Smythe, Matt Cecil,
Oh.
bit of contact. Steve Warwick's giving Denny a bit of a push there.
Yeah, giving him the old hurry up.
Giving him the old hurry up. He's going for a move on him. They will try and sort themselves out. Oh, Steve Burko had a bit of a look up the inside of Benjamin. Oh, it's been a crash, There's cars everywhere here. There's 3 wide coming up the back straight in the background.
It's unbelievable.
This is unbelievable. We're going to get a view of this.
Oh no.
John McDonald. Oh, he's going around the outside again. Oh, Dodger's in the fence.
Oh, there's.
Who's that in the fence in the background? Stenny's up the. So, 3 wide. Again, it's all going on. Steve Warwick's hit Stenny. Matt Cecil's had a bad start there. Oh, Stenny's hit the wall. He's hit the wall sticks out. He's gone around.
He'd be disappointed with that.
He will be very disappointed with that. He's trying to flick spin the car and get back out there. But that'll be a lot of damage. So still
All of these guys are red in this guy.
And I've just noticed Steve Burko has taken the race lead.
Oh, we've missed that.
We've missed that.
Wow.
With all the stuff going on in the background, Steve Burko is now our race leader.
Impressive.
Nissan got it done in Super 2 in the last race in real life. Let's see if the Nissan can get it done here in this race.
Well, thanks for ruining that for me. I haven't watched that race yet.
Oh, sorry. That's alright.
It's fine. Good on Thomas Randall. By the way, I hope he gets well soon.
Hope he gets well soon, yeah. It's good to see him get a race, manage to claim a race win over the weekend. So
I know we're all fans here of Thomas.
Oh, Benjamin's around. I don't know if losing this lead has managed to crack him a bit.
Oh, Matt Cecil.
Matt Cecil, what's going on? Oh, he's had a big shunt. I'm not going to get a replay because I've got a few problems with the replay going back too far. But that's a big incident there.
We have yellow flags.
We do have yellow flags. I'm not sure what that's for. Oh, Brap's in the fence. Brap's put his car in the fence. And Mitchell P has made a bunch of spots. Brap tries to go on the outside of him. That's not going to happen.
It's good to see.
Good to see Dodger up in 11th having a clean race so far. Hasn't been involved in any of this drama that's been going on around him.
Steve's putting the pressure on Cuz here.
We've got Stenny, Matt
gonna go for a
Cecil,
move.
and a claim bite all in pit lane. So obviously,
Oh, that's a brilliant move.
We'll go back up to Steve.
Steve up to 5th.
Good. And a good start here by
9
Steve.
spots.
Up to 9 spots.
So he's got the eyes on for this one.
Yeah, be looking to come back from that last race where he had a very disappointing finish. Everyone's spreading out a bit again. I'm very surprised in this race about what's happened to Benjamin. Like was the pace setter in the last race. He's really struggling in this one.
Maybe they've tuned the car the wrong way.
Potentially, like he's done the purple first sector, but pace is a lot slower than it was in the last race. Maybe people have got used to the old tyres and
Check the track, Tim. May have gone up.
may have gone up between sessions. But
Yeah, it's 32-degree track temp. Pretty sure it was only in the mid-20s last one.
yeah, so Benjamin's done a 20.9. So that's a fair bit slower than the pace we saw in the last race, but Burko's still holding off that race leader. I'm interested to see if Benjamin will come back at him though. Had a turbulent opening few laps. Still close down the back by the looks.
Yeah, Rory Smythe and John McDonald, the two teammates going at it.
I've just heard a shunt and it's
Yeah,
those
that was
two.
Rory Smythe.
Was those two? Oh,
Oh, in the background, who was that? Mitchell.
Mitchell's put it in the fence. He's stuck in the fence. He's retired from
He's
the
out.
race. So that puts Dodger up into the top 10. It's a very impressive effort here from Dodger in this race.
We understand he's got some new gear. Is
Does
that
have some new
correct?
gear. As I personally know Dodger, he's got G29 set up now with a actual next level frame as opposed to a G27 at a desk. So a bit of an upgrade for Dodger, and it seems to be
New and
working
improved
wonders.
Dodger, eh?
Yeah, new and improved Dodger. That's it. It's, Rory Smythe and John McDonald continue to battle with teammates. Perhaps buying back into this battle pack.
Looks like
Purple laps from Steve Burker and then from Benjamin.
yeah, I was
Benjamin's
about to say
done
and
a
both.
20.4 and he's closing down that. That's,
It's down to about 5 car lengths, maybe even less now. 7/10.
yeah, we might go back to that one in a second. I just want to see if perhaps we can get this move done on Rory Smythe. He's dropped off a bit on him. Oh, Rory! Oh, that's a huge moment. Oh, he's lost his bonnet.
Oh, that's
It's a big
yeah.
crash. That's substantial damage. Wouldn't even be
Say
surprised
that
if
one
that's...
side of the car.
That could be a retirement. Dodger's gone straight ahead as well. Made an error. He's,
Probably slipped on his oil or something.
Matt Cecil's in last in the lap down. He's a long way behind the field.
I don't know what's going on there. It's fighting for the lead.
Fight on for the lead. Well, we'll keep just to fight on for the lead. Can Benjamin get the spot back off Steve? I'm impressed by the racing in this field. It's very... A lot of these guys are... Guys of different abilities, but there's always a race on somewhere in this field.
Oh, Steve Warwick made a slight error. Pressure on Tony. There's the lap times we're used to. 20.1 from Benjamin.
These guys, they know that they're both under pressure from one another and they've really stepped it up to try and beat one another, essentially. Just heard a huge shunt.
So 20.4 last lap for Burko. 20.1 for Benjamin. So it looks like the cars are stronger in different parts of the track, which is good.
does.
No. Dodger.
Dodger, what's he done?
He's
SDNF.
out of the race. Suspension issue.
Did you manage to catch what happened? That's
No.
very disappointing for Dodger. He was having the best run that he's had. P9.
That's a shame.
He may have grabbed an 8th last year in one of the races, but yeah. We'll see. The battle's still on for 5th between Steve
Benjamin's taken the lead.
Benjamin has taken the lead. We missed that again.
It's at turn 9.
So will Benjamin now pull away from it? Because he's definitely got the pace over Steve, but
He's just gotten sideways.
he's definitely
Could be a
showed
move on to the last
inconsistency in this
corner.
race. Last race he was very dominant and drove away from the field, but I think he's been cracked a bit by the pressure of having another guy close to him. And he's run wide.
He's just run wide, so I'd say he might lose the position. Oh, they both ran
Yeah,
wide.
Steve followed him, but he's got to run still, but can't really pass here.
Yeah, it's important for Steve to just yield here.
Yeah, we'll get a run and try and have a go at him up here at turn 4.
Exactly.
That'll be close enough, but...
No. Oh, in the background
in
car.
the background, car's gone around. Had a big shunt, he's lost his bonnet. Disappointing set of races for car tonight. So I'm going to keep an eye on this battle because it's definitely alive here at the front between these two.
Juicy at the front. It's beautiful to watch.
He's very impressed by Steve Burko and his pace. Like he's wasn't anywhere in practice, but definitely come on strong here.
Oh,
he's hit the fence hard, and I've done the commentary curse on him. Talk him up.
Hopefully that's not too much damage.
Puts it in the fence. It's going to give Benjamin a bit of a break now, but I think it's pulled away. They're going to have to lap Steady and a claim bite up here in a sec, so would make it interesting for him. Any other close fights on track? I can see that 4th, 5th, 6th is pretty close.
Yeah, they're getting tighter. I mean, Cuz and Steve are catching up to Tony.
Yeah.
I know earlier Steve was right on Tony and actually pulled a gap on Cuz, but then made an error coming out of turn 11.
With the retirements, all the cars now in the top 10, as I've noticed, Matt Cecil has retired from the motor race. Disappointing.
Yeah, won't be happy with that.
Comes past the lap, Steady, see if it holds him up. He's got out of the way. He's made that awkward for Steve, but he's got out of the way. He's done a good job there for the looks. So getting out of the faster guy's ways.
Yeah, good job.
Now got a claim bite.
Say
Steady
Tom
and a claim
would be
bite
on the,
battling a lap down for position as well.
Say Thomas would have been on the radio there, letting him know the fast guys are coming.
Yep. Oh, he's had a big slide in the background.
That was a great slide.
That was a great catch there.
Great car control.
Amazing car control. Thought he was in the fence. Almost called it, almost escaped and called it early, but awesome save. Now I've come up to get a claim bite and
See, Benjamin's pulled a 1.5 second lead already.
he has. Once he's now gotten this lead, he's got this gap. He's
Traffic will be helping.
yeah, he's definitely the fastest driver here. But when he was under pressure there at the start, he made a lot of unforced errors, and it's what gave away. Well, I didn't see what gave away the lead, but that's what gave away the lead. He was struggling when he was not in the lead of the race, but now he's back there. He's Wing Cup-esque.
Very Wing Cup-esque. I reckon in the next couple of laps, things are going to get quite close between 4th, 5th and 6th.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and start watching these guys. It's a bit spread out at the minute, but
They're all around similar lap times.
lap times are showing me though that Steve and RS and Latino are definitely closing down on Tony. I must say though, impressive drive from Tony tonight. Like, I'm actually surprised based on his lap pace that he's been able to stay at the front with these guys, but he's just consistent.
Just the consistency. It's
lap
exactly
after
what we
lap, do the
talked
same
about.
lap time every lap, don't crash.
These are the kinds of drives you want later in the championship. If you're fighting for it and you look back and you go, yeah, those are the drives that got me the championship.
Exactly, you don't need to win every race or have a good result. Try your hardest out for a good result and then put it in the fence the next race at DNF, because DNF's just so costly with the way this point system is. You want someone who can consistently finish in the top 5.
Always he's run wide.
And now Steve's going to have a look at him. It's the car in pit lane and the run, I believe. I think it's John McDonald that's gone into pit lane.
Where's the yellow flag?
There's the yellow
there's...
flag. Peter Stenberg has gone off the road. This battle's definitely going to spice up here.
Hopefully he gets out of the road of Cuz here.
Yeah,
he does.
Dave Thomas is on the radio to him and he's got out of the way. Oh, to say that, I've just seen...
Oh, and he's just gone straight ahead and...
Yeah, Cuz has gone straight ahead and he's taken...
Tony's flicked the lights on.
He has.
Good job.
John out of the way.
Notice that Tony and Steve are both just ever so slightly locking their brakes.
Yes, it's high where the tyres go off, it's so much easier to lock a brake. And
Pretty sure Steve got sideways coming out of turn
shown in
7.
the foreground again. This car's hit the fence again at turn 8, he's bounced across the inside walls. That car is looking more like... It's looking more like a demo derby
Car's
machine.
car would not be a very good car right now.
Car's,
That.
Car's car looks about... Well,
It looks like car.
it looks like car, yeah. Car's car looks as healthy as cars itself. I'd say. There's a bit of a gap now between these guys again, and Tino's dropped off quite a bit. Is there any other closeness on track? I can still see the 2 leaders are pretty close. But there's...
Yeah, that gap's come back down.
The gap has come back down, but not really much. It's not too close.
I'd say-
He's excited, but definitely.
I'd say Benjamin would probably be feeling the pressure knowing that there's only 2 to go.
Yeah, and he's definitely got Steve in his mirrors now, so interesting. Oh,
As they
Steve
both get sideways.
Yeah, the big slide definitely hurts Steve more.
With speedway action. Turn 7.
I've had an update that John has pitted with no steering.
Yeah, okay.
So thank you for guys in the pit lane for that.
Thanks, Rihanna.
Thanks, Rihanna. Steve's now, he's cracked under his own pressure now.
We missed that as well. Cuz has lost the bonnet and he's fallen way behind.
He
11
has.
seconds behind Steve Warwick.
Yeah, as soon as he got involved in all that with Peter Stenberg, he's just dropped back. Like, I'm not sure what happened in that incident, and now he's just dropped back. Hasn't had the best of nights as Latino. I expected a much better result from him, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Looking at his lap times coming into this and knowing him as a driver, like, expected him to be competing for the race win, but it's not been a good night. He's just been involved in his own drama.
Last lap, it looks like Steve Burko was 8 tenths quicker than Ben.
Yeah, wow, and I think Ben got a track cut on the last lap, but this is the last lap of the race, so I'm going to stay with the leading pack. Do you reckon Steve's going to be close enough to have a run here?
I think so.
Very
He's pulling
close.
him in.
Oh, this could be
He's
on
going to
here.
have to have a dive here. He's going to have to have a dive.
Has to have a dive. Benjamin's
he's
gone defensive.
He's gone
Steve's
deep.
gone around the outside.
They're both gone deep.
Oh, what's he getting? Oh, he's lost it.
Oh no!
He's in the fence. Oh, he's got a big enough
What a
gap to
shame.
save that. But that is a shame. Very strong there. Looks like he can compete for that win, but yeah, big mistake there. And Ben now knows he's won the race. He's going to come round the last corner and he's going to claim both the
2 from
wins
2.
this year. Yeah, 2 from 2. Well done to Benjamin D'Alia for claiming both race wins here tonight. That one was a bit more hard fought for him. Steve Burker comes across in P2. Car with the car that looks like a wreck. He's gonna come across and he's gonna grab a podium.
Close between Tony and Steve.
Tony and Steve are pretty close. Well done on Steve Warwick on 5th and well done to Tony on his 4th place. Latinos,
Yeah.
both the RSM cars look like wrecks. Big repair bill for those guys coming, but Latino brings it across in P6. And Brat still coming across in 7th.
I have to say it's very odd seeing Shell V-Power on the front of a Commodore.
It is. I'd like
And a
his
V-plate on the roof.
I like his thing that's more holding on the roof.
Yes.
The years,
Yes.
it's good. So, and then the rest of our cars were a lap down, but a claim by it in 8th, John McDonald 9th, and Stenny in 10th, and we've had the retirements of Matt Cecil, Dodger, Rory Smythe, and Mitchell P. All retired from this race. Caleb Breecroft not taking the start. So what did you think of that action?
That was great. The unfortunate for Steve Burko at the end there to spin out. I reckon they would have went wire to wire out of the last corner, but yeah, no, that was great.
Definitely a more interesting race for the lead there in that one. Benjamin had it all his own way in the first race, but with Steve Burko off the front row of the grid, he really put the pressure on Benjamin and almost, as we say, almost went for that race win. It's pretty disappointing there what happened at the end. You have to go have a go, but as we all know,
Yeah.
you got to have a go when you're in those circumstances. He had a go, but unfortunately he came off second best, but still managed to pick up P2.
As we hear Tony revving the beautiful V8, but don't want him to do that in case I've got to use that motor tomorrow.
You'd hope not. You're not using that motor tomorrow, mate.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. We'll watch everyone come into pit lane. We are going to do interviews. If anyone has finished in the top sort of part of the field or had an interesting race, we're happy to have a chat. We're only going to have a chat with a handful of people, so if anyone wants to actually come in and join us, feel free to. Not that we're much to talk to. Notice Matt Sissel, John McDonald, and Rory Smythe up in the Discord. What's up? So we're just waiting to see if anyone comes in and wants to have a chat with us.
No, that was a great first round. Impressive.
Was a great first round. I hope
So the driving standards have picked up from last year, which is good.
Definitely, we've seen a massive improvement in driving standards from a number of guys further towards the back of the field. So, been good to see those guys have improved, and also just even the racing. Like we had a good race there with all those guys, and we're sure we'll see some of them tomorrow night.
Yeah, definitely.
Do want to give a plug to that. So tomorrow night we'll be back here we'll be back on track, us guys, but
yeah, we'll be driving.
But we'll be back here tomorrow night as Stairs and Mab will be on the mic to have
the professionals.
The professionals that can actually do a good job of this, and not like my job tonight. It's been pretty half-assed, but they'll be back to show all the action from main game, which should be pretty exciting with some of the main drivers, and some of these guys will be there, I'm sure, with the call up after their performances tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
So I will thank everyone for sticking by us and tuning in. Been fun. It's our first time sort of doing this properly, and don't know how good we did, but we had a go. I'm just going to see if we got anyone. We've got people joining in the interview room. But who you want to speak to first? We've got people down there. I mean, they can come up if they want, but I can drag them in. Who do you want to speak to? Tony's down there. You want to speak to Tony?
Yeah, we'll drag Tony in.
I'll let you do the honours, having a chat with him. Start off with.
You got us there, Tony?
Sure do, boys.
How was that, mate? How'd you find all that?
Yeah, it was good fun. Patience paid off for that one for sure.
That's good, mate.
Yeah, mate. Talking about you before the race, we were saying about how you're probably not one of the fastest guys out there, but you're just very consistent and can just pound those laps in, and it really helped you in that race. Both those races had a good result as guys around you just found the wall and found trouble.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do. I find I can, I may not be the quickest, but I find I can be pretty consistent with my lap time, and I just stuck to that plan, and unfortunately for the guys in front, there was a few dramas, but look, I'm not complaining. It was good for me.
Yeah, no, awesome result to get a podium in the first race of the year, and then back it up with a P4. Good result all round.
Yeah, it was a good track. It was good fun actually.
Well done, mate. Representing the team well.
So, next round, Melbourne, gonna be having a crack there.
100%. I haven't raced around there yet, so that should be interesting. But it'll be good fun, good flowy circuit. So it should suit these cars pretty well.
Yeah, a bit more open than what we've had here tonight. A bit more room to race on, and probably less crashes. But still, it's high speed, so anything can happen.
Yeah, you can lose the M pretty quick in these things. It's not fun.
That's exactly right. Anyway, thanks for the chat. I'll let you go, and good luck for next round.
Yeah, cheers, boys. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you, mate.
No worries, thanks. Who else do you want to have a chat to? We've got Claimbite, we've got Dodger, we've got.
I reckon we can drag Dodger in and see how he's going with the new setup.
Yep. Okay. Hi, Dodger.
Hi. How you going?
Good. How's your race go tonight?
Yeah, not too bad. The first race went better than the second, and I love my livery though.
Yeah, we were talking about it. It's one of the better cars on the track. The livery designer did a pretty good job of that one.
Yeah, good one. Yeah.
So we saw you retired in the second race, unfortunately. But a bit of damage.
Yeah, just a bit of damage there, and it just didn't want to go anymore. So.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I wanted to to sort of come close to finishing, but oh well,
Oh, well,
maybe the next race.
exactly right. So, how are you finding the new setup? Now we're back out racing.
Yeah, not too bad at all. Yeah, yeah, it helps to have a setup, as everyone knows, and yeah, I'll work on that a bit more, and yeah, it should be good.
That's good. Oh well, we'll catch you on track at the next round at Melbourne.
Okay, thanks. See you then.
No worries. Oh, we've got Steve Burko down there. I'm going to drag him up
We
for us
got
to talk.
Benjamin as well.
Benjamin, we'll
I
get
think we
Benjamin
can
up.
drag both of them in.
Yep.
Chat to both.
So, Benjamin and Steve, race winner tonight, Benjamin twice, and Steve, you guys had an incredible race there in that second race for that win. We'll chat to you first though, Ben. How did you find that out there?
Yeah, it was great. Had some great pace and great battle with Steve in that second race.
Yeah, you in the first race, you were the class of the field. You just drove away from everybody. It was impressive to watch, but Steve definitely made you work for it there in the second one.
Yeah, it was a bit tougher in the second race. I think in the first race I got a bit of help with them battling behind. But yeah, it was still good to have a nice battle in that second race.
Yeah, nice. So, good start to the championship for you with 2 race wins off the bat. You're looking forward to Melbourne?
Yeah, that's a track that I enjoy. So yeah, pumped.
Oh, it's good that you're going to enjoy the next round, and good that you've had an awesome result here tonight. Steve, how about you? How is your racing tonight? I saw you picked up P2 in race 2. I'm not sure what happened to you in race 1. Was it P2
Race 1 I also got, P2
P2
as well.
as well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least I'll make the highlight reel. I know that for sure. Yeah, it was a great race. I'm happy with the results. 2 seconds. I had to work for the first race. I had to work really hard to get that second because I started in third and first ended up getting a little bit of a wheel spin at the start, so I got jumped as well. So
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
As for race 2, it was all great. It was all going well. Kept my composure till I got to the hairpin. I got a little carried away, and yeah, just lit it
just
up
got
on
on
the curb.
Got on the throttle too early and a bit eager to try and get the
Yeah,
job
pretty
done.
much.
Was saying that was an
Yeah.
interesting battle. Benjamin pulled away from you there a bit, and then you closed back in on him. And we were saying that you had to have a go, and this was the opportunity. But Benjamin threw the block at you, and then you've gone around the outside. You've just lit the throttle up, and yeah, I mean you have to have a go in those circumstances, and unfortunately you've come off second best there. But good result in P2 anyway.
Yeah, it's something that I will be kicking myself on because I know for a fact that I shouldn't have been out there in the first place. I should have just tucked in and tried to make the pass on the last corner. But I'll learn from it and yeah, get better.
That's
That's it,
it,
mate.
just learning experience. You're looking forward to Melbourne?
As a Melbourne man myself, Albert Park is good but very dangerous.
Yeah, definitely very high speed and also a very long lap to get your head around. So be interesting to see how everyone goes there, and good luck for that.
Thank you very much.
Well done, boys. Thanks
Well
for
done.
joining us.
Thanks for joining us. All right, you want to chat to anyone else? I see there's a bunch of guys
I
down
think
there.
we should probably wrap it up there. Getting a bit late here.
It's getting a bit late, I suppose. We can wrap it up. Yeah, thanks to everyone for watching. We've had our first crack at this, and we hope we did an alright job. And be sure to tune in tomorrow night, same place, different commentators. The professionals are back with Liam Harrison and Alistair Smith. This has been Kurt Stenberg and Colin Warwick commentating the Super 2 race. I hope you had an awesome night of watching, and yeah, good luck out there.